Hey guys, a lot of channels, everybody does. I'm going to level with you. Everybody does a top 10 movies list, and a lot of people do a bottom 10 movies list, worst movies of all time. I say, let's go to the uncharted middle, the dead middle. Nobody has the balls to go there. Movies that by definition are neither here nor there. Movies that make you say, yes, I have watched that movie. Or, oh yeah, I guess. This is the middle 10 movies of all time. Before we get started, this channel's been growing a lot lately, and I need to take a minute just to say thank you to one of our new sponsors. It is $2 Shave Club. $2 Shave Club. We're not the cheapest razor out there, but we're not budging on the price. And as a businessman myself, I respect that. All right, the 10th middlemost movie of all time. Pixar's The Good Dinosaur. Don't get me wrong, this movie's okay, but compared to Pixar's other hits, boy, does it not hold up. If I were John Lasseter, I would take a page out of Jerry Lewis's playbook and just treat this like The Day the Clown Cried. I would just scrub it out of existence. No streaming, no Disney Plus, no DVD copies, maybe just a couple in a bin at like Walgreens. And now it's time for another sponsor, Fortnightly. Nothing's better than a new mattress, right? Well, what could be better than getting a new mattress every 2 weeks? Well, this service sends you a fresh new mattress every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. You can just let them pile up, or you can choose to downcycle your mattress. And I think this is really cool. After 2 weeks, they will take your mattress away and give it to someone just slightly less fortunate than you are. They'll have it for 2 weeks, and then they'll take it away again, give it to a family that's a little poorer than they are, and so on and so forth. I think eventually they end up giving it to just like a hive of rats for 2 weeks, and then they throw it off an overpass onto a highway. So if you like giving back to the community, if that's your thing, then that might be the right option for you. I didn't do that personally. I chose the Viking funeral option to celebrate my vaguely Nordic heritage. Fortnightly. Anything more than 2 weeks is gross. So the first middlemost movie of all time. Remember, we're working toward the middle here. So we did 10 and then we did 1, and we'll just kind of keep going until we hit just the middlemost movie. First middlemost movie of all time is My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2. And you've probably seen this just hanging out in a DVD bin at like a nice gas station and thought, I wonder if that's as good as the first one. It isn't. Objectively, it's not a good movie. It's just a cash-grabbing rehash of the original, and may I say, excellent film. But honestly, the reason that this is as high as it is I'd watch anything with Aiden in it. He's my Mr. Big. John Corbett could narrate a documentary about yogurt, and I'd be into it. Now that I say that, I wasn't thinking of like a joke setup. Like, I was just trying to come up with something boring to make a movie about, and yogurt sure does fit the bill. But after those residuals dry up, that might be a really good vehicle for both him and Nia Vardalos. Something like, My Full-Fat Greek Yogurt. I don't know if it's a documentary or an expose or just a delicious branded yogurt. Either way, I think the public would eat it up. We've got another sponsor here, Prankbox, and you can either sign yourself up for it or sign up a friend without them knowing. Let's see what's in this month's Prankbox. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this month's Prankbox actually comes in a New Balance shoe box, which I think is hilarious because you get it on your doorstep and you think like, did I black out and buy my dad some shoes or something? And then you think, wow, I must be a really sweet boy. What a sweet boy I am. And then you open it up and you're expecting sensible shoes, and oh dude, prank box. And it's a prank box. Prank box. So I'm gonna shake it. It feels squishy. And like one of the corners is wet. Prank box, you've outdone yourself. I am laughing already. Let's see what's up. About to prank myself. So I think the idea was they'd send you a box, and when you open it, like a small cat would jump out at you. I was actually home for the holidays for like 9 days just now, so I got my package way late. I guess sending somebody a small dead cat in a box is still a prank, so good one. And I'm saying small cat because I don't want to say kitten. I feel like that changes things. I think they just went with like a smaller cat so it would fit in the box. This one isn't a good example. They're usually pretty funny. Prank Box. You should have seen the look on your face, idiot. Ninth most middle movie of all times is Uncut Gems. Now, I just saw this, and it's not bad. It's just not the funniest Adam Sandler movie. So I think it gets hurt a little bit in the comparison. It's definitely funnier than, like, Little Nicky. But, I mean, if anybody tells you, like, hey, dude, you're funnier than Little Nicky, they're not your friend. Okay, here's another great sponsor. Baby Swiper. Have you ever been babysitting a kid and you just think to yourself, like, this baby's a dud. This baby sucks. I would not be hanging out with this baby if I weren't getting paid. Well, throw all that out with the bathwater, because Baby Swiper will let you swipe away the losers and match you up with the coolest babies in your area. Babies in sunglasses, babies in leather jackets, babies that make you say, I should be paying you to hang out, baby. Baby Swiper. Don't sit a dud, sit a stud. Next movie, Turner and Hooch. This one's actually pretty entertaining. I think my experience was just colored by my insider knowledge that Tom Hanks and Hooch hated each other. Hooch was actually played by 4 different Hooches, and Tom Hanks had a problem with the main Hooch, Beasley, I guess stemming from some kind of craft services dispute. The tension is palpable on screen, and it kind of ruins the movie, for me, at least. If you're on Twitter, you know that Tom Hanks actually still hasn't really given up the feud, tweeting things like, rest in not peace, Beasley, and then a thumbs down. And that dog was not a good dog, #Hooch. Kind of pathetic. Like, the dog's been dead maybe 25 years. Give it up, Tom. The best revenge is living well. And that brings us to our final sponsor, Devowler. Hey people, it's 2019. We're done with vowels, I guess. So if you have a great idea for an app or a website or a business or a company or an app or a website, Devowler will help you come up with a cool 2019 name for it. Like they help these 2 companies, Mail Meet and Meet Mail. One of these is an app that sends you meat in the mail, and the other one is just a place where mails meet. I'm not sure which one's which, but use promo code OKDude, and the first hunk is on me. That joke's solid as hell because hunk works either way. 8th top middle movie of all time is The Goonies. That's right, it's not as good as you remember it. It is just okay. Please post a bunch of gifs of you guys crying in the comments. Thanks. This is just part 1 of top middle movies of all time. We made it halfway to the middle, baby, just like that Bon Jovi song. I'll post the next one whenever I come up with more jokes. Like and subscribe.